Twist can mean a lot of things in context. If you are a Gallup's Clifton Strengths enthusiast, as I am, my number one theme is context, so I am always looking back. That is not popular in today's ticky-tock society. Everybody tells you to move forward, look ahead, toxic positivity, let's do this. And also, I am looking back. Why? Because back is where the blueprints are. And as I sat on the cusp of turning 48 years old, which was only 2 weeks ago, whatever, my sprinkles are amazing. I was thinking about what does twist mean because I had the prompt. So 4 things that twist meant to me before January 20th. Twist, come on baby, let's do the twist, right? Number 1. Number 2, twist, it's a command. So if someone yells twist and you turn around, okay, right. Number 3, twist. It's a hairstyle for Afro-kinky hair. None of you seem to appear to have Afro-kinky hair. So I'll educate you on that one during the intermission. And 4 is a really depressing southern trees bear strange fruit, blood on the leaves and blood on the roots. I'm an African American studies major as an undergraduate, so I understand all of the different ways that twist can mean different things in context, and still that did not prepare me for what I got on January 13th, which was a call from my mother saying, your Aunt Bert is in hospice. And let me tell you, my Aunt Bert is on my father's side. So DNA, you understand, DNA has 2 strands. There's a mother strand, there's a father strand. My mother strand and father strand probably should have never gotten together. But this is what happened, and here am I am the result. I am the first child of 2. I am the oldest girl of the oldest girl on my mother's side of the family, and I was raised in a single parent household context. You gotta know that. My dad's family is an interesting group of people. We, on the Williams side, which is my mother's side, are very well educated. We did everything we could to get out of the projects and out of the ghetto, which is why I live in Boulder, Colorado. I kind of took the assignment and ran with it. My dad's side of the family, the best way I can tell you is that my father retired from Pepsi Cola Company as a forklift driver after 47 years. I'm only 48 and he died in 2020. My stepmother retired from White Castle. So these are the 2 strands that made up my DNA, and also my Aunt Bert. What you gotta understand is that my Aunt Bert is the eldest of the second set of family after Cecil went and had a second family. So we're not gonna talk about that. I'll explain that later. I learned about it during writing my dad's obituary. It's a whole thing. Long story longer, I did not get to go to my dad's funeral. COVID was raging, vaccines weren't out. I live in Boulder, Colorado, it's a thing. But what I was going to do was I was going to go and be at my Aunt Bert's side. So on my birthday, on my 48th birthday, no cake, no ice cream, no candles, no happy birthday. I flew on Delta Airlines because I'm not a simp. Southwest has not earned my trust. And I get to her bedside to take a picture of her hands. And the one thing I want you to know about her hands is that her hands are gorgeous and beautiful. And I, on the Williams side, am the most light-skinned member of my family, other than one cousin. It's a whole thing. But I am light-skinned in my family. Y'all might not understand what that means because you're not black, but it's a thing. My Aunt Bert's hands are my hands. My grays, my unicorn sprinkles are my Aunt Bert's sprinkles, and my Aunt Bert made both of my prom dresses, which means that at the end of the day, she was the first person to take my vision and run with it. She was the first one to say, tell me what you want to see and I will make it so. I learned Jean-Luc Picard from my Aunt Bert. And so as I sat in Cincinnati next to a White Castle, which is where her nursing home is because she was in hospice care, after having 2 cheeseburgers, extra pickle, 1 fish sandwich with cheese, thank you very much, a small onion chip, and a small vat of iced tea, sweet tea, no lemon, because in Cincinnati, that's how we roll. I was able to take a picture of her hand for my memory, and I was also able to show her a book, a flip book of my wedding. When I decided to get married to a man, which weird, super weird, I bounced around so much in looking for a dress, the perfect dress. I bought dresses off Target. I bought dresses off eBay. I bought dresses off Etsy. I bought dresses in every form to thrift and unique my way into greatness. And at the end of the day, Nadine at Boulder Bridal, right off of Walnut, it's not there anymore, had the perfect raw silk $2,000 gown. And what I knew was that I cannot be trusted. But my Aunt Bert had taught me things by making a decision about what those prom dresses were going to be and buying fabric. So for every fitting, I wore a pink blindfold and had my friend take pictures of each fitting, and I flipped through that book and showed her all of those pictures, and I took a picture of her hands, because at the end of the day, what we are is DNA strands of our truth and our reality wrapped around each other. And so, Aunt Bert, I am your vision, I am your goal, I love you. Be kind to one another.